So let us see what is method 2. So the method 2 is method of substitution. Why it is called method of substitution? Because here out of the two independent solution to be obtained, we get one solution by method 1. Whereas this solution is to be used as a substitution in order to get the second solution. Remember, we cannot get both the solutions by method 1. In that case, we will use method of substitution, provided you should have one of the solution by method 1. So let us take the example based on this. So solve p minus q equal to log of x plus y. Now as per the requirement, we will write it in a standard form. We will identify auxiliary equations, accordingly put the value of p, q and r. Now, so if you observe this carefully, we can consider first two fractions, right, because it involves only the terms of x and y. So consider dx by 1 equal to dy by minus 1, which on integration gives us x is equal to minus y plus a. Shift all variable term on one side, so we get x plus y equal to a. So leaving this constant, we get u is equal to x plus y. Now if you observe this carefully, it is not possible to obtain to consider the other two pairs. So in this case, as I am observing over here x plus y, which is nothing but equal to a as per this equation 2. So we will use x plus y equal to a in the third fraction, and then you can compare it with any one of the remaining two fraction, either with the first fraction or with the second fraction. So I am comparing it with the first fraction. So dx by 1 equal to dz upon log of x plus y is a. So this on integration gives us x is equal to 1 by log a is constant, integration of 1 is z plus b. Now integration is complete, so we can substitute the value of a, that is x plus y. Shift all variable term on one side, so now we will have the second independent solution, that is v. So like this, one can make use of first independent solution to get the second independent solutions. So therefore, we can write the general solution as phi of uv equal to 0, substitute u and v. So in this way, one can use the method of substitution. Let us try to understand it in a better way by taking the second example. So solve z into p minus q equal to z square plus x plus y whole square. So we will first write it in a standard form. So it is pp plus qq equal to r. So we will write it as zp minus zq equal to z square plus x plus y whole square. Identify capital P, capital Q and R. So Lagrange's auxiliary equation becomes this one. Call it as equation 1. Now again try to compare the two pairs, two fractions. So I can compare very well the first and the second pair, where there is no possibility of considering the other two pair, right? Neither I can consider second and third fraction, nor I can consider first and third fraction, right? So let us try to obtain the first solution by comparing first and second fraction, right? So consider first and second fraction, z will get cancelled. So which on integration gives us x is equal to minus y plus a. Shift all variable term on one side. Let us call it as equation 2. So here you will have first solution, that is u equal to x plus y. Now again, as I am not able to get the second solution by method 1, so let us make use of equation 2 to get the second independent solution. So put x plus y is equal to a in the third fraction, and then you can compare it with any one of the fraction. So I am comparing here it with the first fraction. So what we get? So we get dx by z equal to dz upon z square plus a square. Now integrate this, we shall obtain variable separable form over here, right? First integrate, on integrating we get the integration as x is equal to, the derivative of denominator is in the numerator provided 2 must be there, so we will multiply and divide by 2. So we have 2z upon z square plus a square, the integration of that is log of z square plus a square. At the same time, to get 2 in the numerator I have divided by 2, so it is 1 by 2. So what is the integration of this? 1 by 2 times log of z square plus a square plus b. Now integration is over, so shift all the variable term on left hand side. At the same time you can replace back the value of a and you can multiply by 2 as well. So we have such type of expression. Now note here b is a constant, so when I multiply this by 2, this becomes another constant, right? So what is the solution? Solution is nothing but the expressions leaving the constants, right? Arbitrary constants. So this is arbitrary constant. Leaving this, the left hand side is our second solution. So we get v as 2x minus log of z square plus x plus y whole square. So in this way we obtain both the solutions. So we will now write the general solution. So general solution is f of u v equal to 0, put u and v, you will get the desired solution of the given partial differential equation. Now let us have the next example, that is solve p plus 3q equal to 5z plus tangent of y minus 3x. It is already in the standard form, right? Auxiliary equation, call it as 1. Consider first two pair as it is possible to consider them. Now integrate, we get 3x equal to y plus a, so y minus 3x is equal to minus a. Now you might be surprised why I have written it as y minus 3x. So the reason behind this is I am observing the term of y minus 3x over here, so I shall put this directly. So that's why I am obtaining from this equation y minus 3x, which is minus a, and minus a is a constant, so that I am denoting by another constant a star. So what is the relation between a star and minus a? That is a star is equal to minus a. Okay, now so in this way we get first solution. Again, as it is not possible to consider the next pair, so let us directly substitute this in the third fraction and compare with any one. I am comparing it with the first one, you can compare it with the second one also, right? So, and as I said earlier that the solution of partial differential equation need not be unique. If there are so many possibilities, then the solution will be non-unique. Okay, so if I consider it with the third fraction, second fraction, obviously the solution will be something else. Okay, so in this way we can integrate. So as I told you that the derivative of this is nothing but 5 times dz, so I have to adjust 5 in the numerator as well as denominator. So we get integration of this complete term as 1 by 5 times log of 5z plus 10 of a star plus b. Rearrange and simplify. So what we get? We get second solution in this way. Integration is over, so you can put the value of a star as y minus 3x. So therefore the general solution is phi of u v equal to 0, that is phi of this is equal to 0. So in this way we can obtain the solution of given partial differential equation by making use of the method 2, that is method